This week's assignment is question 1. Provide at least 3 methods a team might employ to increase its leverage ratio. Okay, so what's leverage? What's the formula for leverage? Assets divided by equity. Okay, this is one I got to think through, and I'm gonna show you. Doggone, I don't have a good pen, and I'm talking into this thing. I don't want to take it with me, but maybe I can. Maybe I can show you in Excel here. Or Smart ink, I could draw. Yeah. Let me go and do a new. This is going to be kind of a hokey way to show you a little bit, but let's see if I can do it here maybe. So let's say my. Stop. So let's say my assets are represented over here. I got 2, 4, 6, 8. So I've got 8 in assets. And I'll highlight those cells. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Jeez, I hate when I'm stupid. 2, 4, 6, 8. And let's go here and we'll color those ones. Let's see, you're in the black so we'll color those kind of a black, right? A dark gray anyhow. Okay, let's say that this would be my liabilities, right? They're in the red. Okay, and my equity should have been black. Doggone, I'll put it in the green though. Okay, so what's my leverage ratio there? Assets divided by equity. This is my assets, right? Here's my equity. It's 2. Yeah, it's 2. Okay. Now my question then is, what are some things that I might do? And the answers here are going to be kind of general in nature. They're not going to be, I don't want specifics. I don't want, well, let's see, we could increase, and I don't even know if this is an answer, but I don't want, well, we could increase capacity in the low end. We could increase capacity in the high end, and we could increase capacity in the traditional segment. Well, that's all one answer, okay? So keep it a little bit more general than that when you're providing me the answers. But this says provide at least 3 methods a team might employ to increase. Well, what would we do if we wanted to decrease the leverage ratio? Well, we could increase assets, right? And leave equity the same, right? Wouldn't that decrease the level? Okay. How would we do that? What are some things that we could do to increase assets and leave equity the same? I think in this case, couldn't I just borrow some money and put it in cash maybe? Or spend it on other assets of any sort? That would increase both of these. Okay. Well, that's increasing the leverage ratio. I'm sorry. God dang, I'm giving you guys the answers. Let's go the other way. So I just gave you an answer. I hope you guys weren't paying any attention. So if I paid down debt, let's do that. Okay, so I want to decrease the leverage ratio. I'm sorry. If I paid down debt, let's say by 1 unit each, what's happened to my leverage ratio? It's gotten smaller, right? Yeah. It's not 2 to 1 anymore. Okay, it's 1.8 to 1 or something, right? Okay, so it's gotten smaller. Okay, so think it through like that. Try not to get backwards like I do sometimes, but if you think it through, for me, putting a little diagram like this, I'd probably do it with pencil and paper if I were doing it for my homework, right? But just creating a little diagram like that can be helpful when you're looking at your balance sheet. Remember, assets on this side, liabilities, equity on the other side. 2, assume Chester paid a $5 dividend per share last round, third round. What impact would that have had on, and if applicable, show the actual numbers? Okay, so if you paid a dividend, would that have an impact on ROE? You know, does the dividend impact your equity? Okay, that's a good question to ask. What impact would it have on EPS, if any? Okay. Got to think that through. I can see Jedrick's kind of looking up at the stars, looking for the answer there. You won't find it in the stars, probably. Never know. 3, in the real world, oh, now I got some real world questions, sorry. What does PE stand for? That's one of our deals in our stock thing, right? Way up here in the stock market one, stock report, yep. PE's over here. What's that stand for? Okay, you can probably look it up. You can probably Google it and it's going to tell you, right? What's the PE for Facebook? Okay, and Facebook's ticker symbol's FB. So you might have to go find a site, and virtually all of you should have had me for finance. You should know how to look up ticker symbols, and you should know a good site to plug those ticker symbols in and get a what the PE is. And then 4, what's the difference between market cap and book value? What's the book value for Facebook, and what's the market cap for Facebook? I didn't look those up when I asked this, but I'm going to bet, and I'd probably bet $1 if somebody wanted to wager $1, that the market cap is going to be significantly bigger than the book value. Okay, just a hunch. So let you guys look it up and figure that out. Questions about the assignment? Shouldn't have a question about the first one since I gave you one of the answers already. Darn it. Okay.